Hello all, hope you are doing good. So, technical issues, I couldn't go live on YouTube, so I'm just gonna record a video explaining the market of what I was about to explain on the live stream. Ongoing on the next live streams, I think I'm gonna fix the issue and we go live where you can ask directly questions, and I'm about to, I think I can try to answer them as much as I know. So, starting with Bitcoin and starting from the higher time frames, macro update, nothing has changed for me personally. I don't think this is bull market. I think this is just a phase, a rally, a mini bull run, but I don't think this is bull market yet until this key resistance zone is broken. So this is key for me. We break out of here, new highs are potentially 48k or even 52k. Let's see. But first we need to break out of this zone. Another key zone where I'm observing is this key zone here. I'm marking it on black. So why I'm calling this key zone is because it was previous range high or of where we accumulated before the next leg up, and I'm using this other zone as key range low, marking on blue the mid. This move here is just a fake out or deviation which sent us to a rally which one altcoins also followed, and after this correction to the mid, big bullish candle, liquidity take off here. Alts did not follow much, and it was Bitcoin time. So what I'm thinking is, if we want to stay bullish, this zone here has to be hold. Why? Because it's the previous range high and it's a key resistance zone of this, let's call it inverse head and shoulders, sorry. And look how good we retested it. But I'm still being cautious. Why I'm still being cautious, even though we are forming a, I would say, bullish pattern, but not quite good. It's a bullish channel, but I'm being cautious of this retest. The reason is clear. Because we are still under this key zone here, which is key resistance zone, and this one here, okay, I'm gonna use this one, or like this one here. So to be more bullish for bullish confirmations, in my opinion, we have to break out of this zone here. Break out of here would be a safe long with invalidation back under this black area. What I'm also considering is that if we lose on macro this zone here with correlated with Bitcoin dominance, I think this one has also big room to go up. So with the last news about Bitcoin, Bitcoin and BlackRock things, I think that's bullish news for Bitcoin, but not for altcoins. The ETF thing that was announced last week. So that's bullish for Bitcoin, but not for altcoins. So if we take it as bullish, then it's gonna be Bitcoin season. That's also what Bitcoin dominance is showing us. What Bitcoin dominance is showing that here, sorry, in this zone here, we were for 630 days of distribution before going down and breaking down of here, which led us to a decline of Bitcoin dominance to around 35, 37 or 40%. Same thing here. It's just not distribution, but it's accumulation. For as long as Bitcoin dominance is staying above this range high of around 48.4%, I think it's not, we won't see all season until this one is lost and we have here deviation or fake out. It's Bitcoin season and I would be cautious of trading altcoins in this environment. So for macro, this is the key resistance zone, target 1 breakout, target 1 here, target 2 here, target 3 these highs. If we get acceptance under this black zone here, target 1 is mid and target 2 is range low. Ethereum macro update. So Ethereum is looking, well, I would say worse because of the Bitcoin dominance and also BTC showing no strength. So for Ethereum, high time frame range, in my opinion, okay, here this wick here is key resistance zone. Why? Because after all this downtrend, this is where we bounced. This is the zone where we bounced, and we had a mini rally of 65% of Ethereum, breakdown, bearish retest, and down. We did not had a perfect bearish retest, but yet we did have that at the key macro zone, which for my in my opinion is this zone here. Range high. We did not bearish retest at hit, but this is the key bearish retest that we should observe. Why this one? Because we had resistance, resistance. This is the deviation that we're talking about. As I said on Bitcoin dominance, if we get something like this, then it's gonna be all season if Bitcoin doesn't ruin the party. So I see too many posts watching Bitcoin price and Bitcoin dominance correlation. So if Bitcoin dominance is going up, then Bitcoin price is gonna go up. Or if Bitcoin dominance declines, Bitcoin price will go down. It doesn't work like that. If Bitcoin is going, price is going up, and if Bitcoin dominance is going up, it means the money is into Bitcoin, and it's Ethereum and altcoins are gonna stay stable, and Bitcoin is gonna go up. If Bitcoin is going up and Bitcoin dominance is not rising but is staying stable, we might see some alts movement. But if Bitcoin is going up, price is going up, Bitcoin dominance is going down, it's all season. Altcoins will pump hard. If Bitcoin price goes, it goes the same in the inverse. If Bitcoin price goes down, Bitcoin dominance goes down, we see alts holding strong. If Bitcoin dominance goes down, if price goes down, but the Bitcoin dominance rises. That makes alts bleed. And if Bitcoin price goes down and Bitcoin dominance stays near stable, then we see altcoins having a bit of breath. So Ethereum, reason of why it's a little weak, it's Bitcoin dominance. So this is range high for me. This zone here, in my opinion, is range low. Mid-range, okay, let me see. Mid-range, we have mid-range around here. So Ethereum, as long as we don't break out of here, there will be no new highs. Break out of here, might see short-term rally or short-term pump. But in the mid-term, my opinion is that Ethereum will eventually catch these lows here, these equal lows, where liquidity is built. Same with the lows here, and same with the key lows here. And these are the three key zones for Ethereum where I would look to buy it if it comes. If not, then we'll buy in a better environment. So even for Ethereum, this is key for macro. Nothing has changed. Bullish above here, bearish under here, target first this low, second here, third here. Lower time frames. Let's see what lower time frames and short-term moves we are about. I think we can have good playing setups. So as I said, key zone here. Also, okay, let me check like this. So, in my opinion, this is a key zone where price also is respecting it. 25.2, 24.8. But I wouldn't look it like this. I would look at it like this here. And this is key for me. This one here is key. Why? Because we got rejected, 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 rejected again. We got above as long as we went under, bearish retested, sell off. Rejection, above it, bearish retested, sell off. Above it, bullish retest, and sent us to 31.5, I think, 31k. So this 24.3 zone, mark on your charts, is the key zone for daily trades in my opinion. That's the key zone. Between 25.2 and 24.2, it's just, I don't know, it's not a zone where I would like to trade. It's indecision zone. As long as we hold above this, it's good. But for maintaining the bullish structure, as I said, we have to go above here and break out of here. So here we might have fake out of this trend line. Why? Because we are into the horizontal resistance, and in trading we know that horizontal resistance are harder than the diagonal resistance. So above here, target one of those highs and target two of those equal highs here. For short term, This is my opinion. It's simple ranges. This one, this one. Here it's indecision area. Only for scalps. I mean this range here only for scalps. Because the risk is high and you can get wrecked easily. My opinion is that this zone here is a key zone for me, where I think I'm gonna bid the biggest. Why? Because after this big rejection, this is after this mini rally, we got the big sell-off. Accumulation here. After this one makes it even more. So, accumulation, false move up, the place where we got rejected. This makes more sense. We got rejected here, rally, bullish retest, low time frame double bottom, tested the range high where we got rejected into August 22, deviated it, trapped the late shorters, and then full send. After the deviation, we got no retest on this zone here. So in my opinion, if we got a retest here, I'm gonna bid the biggest. Yes, I have lower buy zones too. For example, this zone here, of which I said range low, and even potentially here. But this is gonna be key for me. If we get under, okay, I'm saying 24k. 24k is the key level to watch it. So for short term ranges, this one here, we are currently at the mid range. Well, I like the movement. I like the movement. I like this move here. It's kind of like this one. Wick and up. We took these lows here and move up. So for short-term trade, this is what I'm thinking of Bitcoin. This is key. Today daily close is key. But I would like to see price fix at least, okay, let's take this as deviation, at least above this zone here. See? Above here, it maintains the bullish structure. I see people calling this as, let's say, cup and handle, something like this, or inverse head and shoulders with bull flag. Yeah, they all make sense, but the momentum is the key. Watch the momentum. On daily, if we get rejection here, it might be just another, after we created lower low, this one might be just another lower high to go for another lower low, or even more down. Ethereum short term. Ethereum, well, same as Bitcoin. No difference. Here we had the previous range that we accumulated before the next move up, and it's looking like it's deviation, good bullish deviation, this one here. For as long as this zone holds, I think Ethereum can tag these levels here, potentially, I don't know. This looks like a good zone to me, good target to me. If we hold this, target 1, target 2. Why this one here? I took it with body candles. Resistance, resistance, bullish retest, got above, back under, acting as resistance, bullish breakout, but lungs are trapped, resistance, rejection, and it has acted as a resistance still. Above here, next target, obvious loose highs here, or in lower time frames, maybe we go even into this distribution zone where we were before the breakdown. So it's clean. Under this zone here, my targets are clean. Range low of the previous range. I'm gonna mark out this one here as mid-range, making it in black. So it's clean. Clean ranges. This one above here. This one here, and like this. This is my idea of Ethereum. I talked about Bitcoin dominance. As long as it stays above 49, 48.4, it's still Bitcoin season. Also on lower time frames and in macro time frame, something interesting with Ethereum. This is key for me. This trend line here, but what makes more sense is this one. I've talked about it in Telegram channel, and look at where we bounced. This one here is key level for me, and in short term I'm gonna leave this one here, and when we get the breakdown I'm gonna short towards zero. Just kidding. So leaving this one like this. Okay, let's make it this one red. So levels are shown. Oops. Levels are shown for Bitcoin and Ethereum. USDT dominance, in my opinion, we are into support now, I think. So that's why we got to be cautious for Bitcoin. I'm marking this on blue. We had deviation here, rejection, 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 bullish breakout, no retest. If we lose the blue, I think the breakdown of this trend line will come and Bitcoin will rally. We will go towards this zone here on USDT dominance. But if we break out of this black zone here, then next target is 8.9%. Next, what I want to talk about is total market cap at key resistance area, also on 3D and on daily it's obvious level. If we get above this zone here, this is deviation, and I think that we will go towards this zone here, this one here, potentially the red zone up. Under this zone, it's just bearish retest until this one is reclaimed. Same with total 2.